if he says, no, I can't help you because I'm doing X, Y, Z, like, I find it ridiculous that she's going to say, well, I'm not happy, I'm going to leave. Because I promise you this, he's probably not happy working all those fucking hours either.
Yes.
But I find it interesting how we can go ahead and give women a pass for prioritizing their happiness, but if I also put the shoe on the other foot and say, the man needs to prioritize his happiness and leave the relationship, y'all will look at me like I'm crazy.
Yeah.
You guys will call him a bitch ass nigga immediately. Hey man, be a man. But if I say, hey, be a fucking mom, that's what I'm trying to say. You're married, but y'all working hard. That's reality.
Hey niggas, don't get married, man.
Yeah, that shit fun.
Stay single.
Go to Russia, nigga.
Facts. We got some questions here from our chats. Trippy Alien. Ladies, if you're equal, I think we missold it. Do you think women should have to be enrolled in collective service? Basically, they agree, I guess. You guys agree?
Of course we agree.
Yeah. Well, I feel like I agree.
No, I agree too.
Yeah. Because like if you're asking for equality, then don't be complaining afterwards.
Alright, first,
I don't think you guys should be in the military.
last thoughts. Okay,
You guys are weak.
next,
It would hurt the unit.
next war, I want to see you guys front line.
Huh?
I wouldn't survive.
Yeah. Yeah. Okay, so read the chat. Sorry, we got more chats?
No.
Alright, cool. What is something you consider important that a woman should provide in a relationship? Whether it's physical, mental, conditional, or financial, you want to hit that first?
Whatever I need. Which means understand me, my business, what I've got going on, and fit where you can fit. So for example, a business that is based off of catering, take the phone calls for me. Whatever I need to be done at that time, help me out.
I have your back.
Yeah, pretty much. Not just emotional support.
How'd you handle it if you found out the girl you with right now cheating on you?
She's gone.
Cheating is absolutely unacceptable for men to women. Acceptable if your guy cheats on you? Acceptable because we cheat for different reasons. You cheat on us, it's a fucking rap, bro.
You got me, bro.
You don't agree? Miss Masters agree? Why don't you agree that cheating for men is different than for women?
Think you're covered, bro.
You just don't have self-control.
Who? She said men don't have self-control. Okay, let me ask you this.
Oh my god.
Do you have high standards in men?
Yeah.
Okay, what if I told you to have self-control, get with a more average guy?
Yeah. Do it.
Wait. But you won't though.
But here's the question though. She's a man, right? Why the fuck is her cleavage showing down from like up north fucking US to down south, right? Because I won't lie, if I was your man, I would never have you walk out the house dressed like that. Hey Chris, what's that song? I'm looking for the yo, listen. Oh, say it, man. Yo, say it, man. If you my woman, which is not tonight, I would never have you walk outside the house dressed like that.
Well, I don't know if you guys caught on. I don't think she likes her girl like that.
Yeah, of course, but I'm not asking a question.
Typically when girls are in happy relationships and you ask them about if they have a man or not, they're excited to tell you. They're happy about it. Like her, right? When I asked her, you in a relationship, her eyes lit up. Yeah, we've been together because X, Y, Z.
Yo, still watch yourself, man.
Versus like,
Because your friend can't see you, man. Like the whole eyes, shit, man. I see it all the time, man. It's fun, man. It's like sitting around. Like stop that shit, man. God damn. This is a point. You look stupid as fuck, man. Like, take it, yo, watch you. Come on, you ain't slick, man. Fuck it. I don't care, man. Hennessy. Yeah. Alright. What's that called?
yeah, well, hold on. Like, yeah, so you think it's the same? Like the cheating? Do you think like the cheating is the same?
What between men and women?
Yeah.
No.
Oh, that's good. So then, well, what's your opposition when I said if a woman cheats, it's over. If a man cheats, it's still forgivable?
At the end of the day, it's about self-control. If you already have somebody, why are you cheating?
Seriously, self-control. Okay, let me go back to my original question. You have high standards of men, right?
There we go. Yes or no? You brought it up, nigga. Yeah, it's a question, man. Come on, man.
Yes.
Okay, what if I told you exercise self-control? Lower your standards.
Because
What's your response to that?
Pass.
oh, see, like your friend is like the damn screw ace, bro. Yo, leave, man. I'm not gonna leave. I don't care, man. Leave. Yo, leave, man. That's what. Yo. She's triggered, man. I don't give a fuck, man. Hey, yo, if you want to be here, answer questions, and fuck it. On politics, I gave you a pass, but now you fucking triggered as fuck right now. So if you want to leave, you can bounce. Because, like, you're swearing like you're on a boat right now.
This is sweet.
Yeah, I mean, so you put him on a podcast, if you don't want to answer questions, it's disrespectful to the platform, you could leave. I mean, it's up to you. But, like, you're being very difficult right now. Like, if you're going to make arguments or whatever, I'm just asking, I'm challenging your logic. That's what this podcast is about. Having a discussion.
Man, your shoe was like down on the ground.
Look, I'm just going to be very candid here. You have an attitude problem. Very bad. I don't know if this is how you treat your guy or whatever. I'm going to err on the side of potentially. Because, I mean, I can see a bunch of red flags here from when you first came in.
Right, Betty.
Yeah.
Crimson, man.
Yeah, you got this, like, princess mentality or whatever. So, look, if you don't want to answer questions, that's fine, but then you can get up and leave. Understand that this is a privilege to be here, not a right. So, you tell me. Do you want to answer the questions or not?
Your body, your choice.
Come on, man. Yo, don't say her. If she wants to go too, she can bounce too. Come on. 2 for 1.
Oh, wait, you hear the question?
What was the question?
She wrote the question. Yeah, that's why she said pass.
You know what?
She don't know the question.
Let's say it again, Mara, please.
Okay. You said you have high standards, correct?
Yeah.
And then I said, so if you have high standards, you're picky. So what if I told you, self-control, lower your standard?
How does that leave on there?
Because you're trying to tell the guy to lower his standards. What if he wants a bunch of bitches? But the reality is that most men, just like you have high standards, women want quality, right? Men want quantity. Why is it you guys can have your standards but we can't have ours?
Because you're selfish.
See how when it comes to men, it's exercise self-control, XYZ. But when it comes to women, they can demand whatever they want and no one checks them on it.
We can't have our own standards.
You guys can want to do that 6 foot, make $100 plus a year, good looking, charming, monogamous, all this shit. But then if we say, you know what, now we want to fuck a couple girls. No.
Double standards.
Do you see the flaw in the logic there? Because you're saying self-control, but it's like y'all don't self-control at all. You guys could demand whatever you want of men. Just leave. Just get out of here, man. Let's go, bro. Just leave, man. Just get up and leave, bro. Fucking hate this shit, man. Just leave, bro. Just leave.
Come on, let's go. Yep.
She in outer space, man.
Yeah.
Let's see here.
You doing her now? Okay. Fuck it.
Oh, fun fact. She got no ass. Just saying. Alright, we can move forward.
I thought about that, so I was like, yeah, you about to say this right now. As I was reading the question, I was like, oh, man, here we go.
I had to make sure.
But wait, man. Alright. Why do men feel unable to show/express emotion?
Because the moment we show weakness to you guys, you guys take it for granted. Well, emotional exposure to you guys is kind of like, he's showing me this now, I'll keep that in mind and then bring it back to him when I'm mad or I'm upset. Oh, you told me this and you're this and that. So guys like, no, fuck that shit, I'm keeping it to myself.
Women don't respect emotional men.
What's other boys been on you?
Right, that's a smart way to do it. Yeah. Why do guys say they want a wife but then decide to go with a girl who's not worth it, aka a hoe? I just explained it. We want quantity.
Quantity.
Right? Quantity is very important to men. That's why they overwhelmingly control the porn market. Right? How many married guys watch you? Pause. One second. A lot, right? What are your thoughts on loyalty and lust in a relationship? Wait, loyalty and trust in a relationship?
We can cover that earlier.
Yeah, we covered that. Yeah, don't be a whore. Can a guy ever be with just one girl for the rest of his life? No. That's very simple. No.
Almost impossible, yeah.
And the more successful he is, the less likely he's going to be with one girl. If your girl is having a miscarriage, you so... Oh. Goddamn, this shit, man. Alright. If your girl is having a miscarriage, you will let her die since abortions is now illegal.
Was that you? Redhead, was that you?
Huh? No. Actually, here, written mine's.
Oh, you read it.
Yeah, written on that.
Who wrote this one?
Don't lie, nigga. We on to your ass.
Oh, it's probably left.
What's messed up?
That question.
They're saying you're gonna let her die, abortion is now legal. Hey man, go to another state, nigga.
It's not even that. Like, honestly. No. Mine, I can show you mine right now.
Which one is yours?
The one that why men can't show / express emotions, that's mine. But,
So you beat them up?
Yeah, so you beat their asses?
no.
She's actually the worst one to share that shit with.
Don't do that shit, man.
Do you think sharing passwords is cute or just setting yourself up for a bad detective moment? I think women should only share their passwords. I think as a woman, it's your duty to always show that you're faithful. And the reason why is because the number one thing that men look for with women is loyalty and faithfulness. It's the only thing we care about. It's the number one thing. Your looks and your faithfulness. We don't care about nothing else, right? Like, I'll give you guys an example real quick so you guys kind of understand this analogy. Let's say we walk outside of a club and some guy walks up to you, right? Gives you the and takes your purse and runs off. Scenario one: I stand there, don't do anything, and look at you and be like, "Yo, fucking get that guy, man! What the hell?" Or B: I chase his ass down, beat him up, and get the purse back for you. Would you break up with me if I stood there and just let it happen?
No.
Would you break up with me?
Oh, if I would break up with you, you would
If I let the guy punch you and run off?
You better be dead ass.
Okay, you would get rid of me?
Yes.
You break up with me?
Yeah. No, I would. I would, because what if he got a gun? Just what?
No gun, he just ran off.
You don't know that. You know you really have.
It's his.
It's your purse that he stole.
He's wearing Speedos.
Like, let's just say in this case, there's no gun,
Let's
right?
assume there's no gun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Would you break up with me for not chasing after him and
I'm
getting
not gonna
me?
break up with you, but I'm gonna be pretty pissed.
If I just stood there and let it
I'm gonna be
happen?
pretty damn pissed. I'm not gonna break up with you.
You're gonna be angry?
Pissed with you, yeah.
Would you lose respect for me?
A little bit.
A lot. What about you?
Don't be mad.
You'll be mad? Would you break up with me?
No, not really.
Okay.
Too much cheap.
I don't be mad.
Would you break up with me?
No, it depends on how long.
Alright, so ladies, you should break up with the guy. You wanna know why?
Why?
Because he betrayed you in his main job. His main job is to provide and protect. So if he can't do that, he's effectively useless. Same thing with women. If she's not loyal and fucks another guy, she fucked up her only job. Our job is to provide and protect. Your job is to not be slow. We protect you, you protect your vagina from one another. That's how it goes.
Alright.
We gotta get back with your guy. I picked the girl or whatever.
She's your charisma.
I don't think you actually like women. I think you just want to be involved in the sexual selection process so that you can't be done.
Nobody ever tried to make it. Like, I had kids who didn't want to make it, just didn't work out. But anyways, I think this is a great experience. It was really fun. But if anybody that's watching, talk to me like how you talk.
Period.
I hope they like that.
What did you dislike?
I don't dislike nothing.
Say something. They were talking.
Yeah.
Oh, observing.
Yeah.
Do you disagree that everyone at this table's a whore?
Yeah.
Why? Why?
Shit, why not?
Dude, they ran through. Look at the cast.
Well, I don't think she's not disagreeing. Are you disagreeing about the word thing? Or you're saying like, why does it matter?
I don't care. I didn't say that nobody was hoes. Everybody hoes. You a hoe. I'm a hoe. Yo, mama a hoe.
I'm a homemaker.
Yes. Men can't be hoes. It's women.
Okay, whatever you say. Everybody hoes.
Alright, that's how you sleep at night. What about you?
It's a good experience.
Are you gonna lower
I said I would.
your standards? Stop the cap. Alright, 100K for you? No. Stop the
I
cap.
don't find you. You know, I'm still young.
How old did you say you were?
I just turned 25.
Damn.
I learned some things.
What'd you learn? What? Be specific.
I agree with something you said. I just really realize more how guys think. Like,
Remember when you learned that you're gonna die alone?
I'm not gonna die alone.
1% chance was this?
You might die alone. I don't know how a bitch
You had a 0% chance.
What did you learn about messes? I got really interested. What did you learn about messes?
Have you ever had a dream that you...
It just proved that you guys are just dumb.
Oh shit.
Specifically next to them. What makes us dumb?
I just feel like you guys would lose out on a good woman because of like society. I don't know.
Explain.
You guys care too much about other people's opinions and like the past, perfectness, and you might have a perfect woman in front of you.
Hey, but I said described earlier when you had a perfect man, but you said that just was important, and you said no.
That's another thing.
You won't know, Chris. No, I'm just saying, like, perfect guy. I literally gave you the same exact scenario, but you said no to him.
Because that's playing with my health, and like that's just like he might still be gay. He's into some real freaky shit.
But wouldn't it be fair to say that by a woman being promiscuous, she plays with my health too?
Yeah, but
Women actually incubate STDs at a higher rate than men do.
okay, but I'm hoping if she's your wife, you know her
I'm
background.
hoping if he's the guy that you've been with forever, you know his background.
Yeah, but he might sneak off and go suck some dick behind my back.
You might sneak off and go fuck another guy.
I'm not going to. If I love my man, why
He's not
would
gonna
I?
suck another dick because he loves you.
See, I'm doing this.
Because guys are sex. Like all you guys care about is sex. All you guys care about is sex. If you're horny and you sucked dick before and you're horny and you can't find some pussy right now and you're tired of me, you might go suck some dick again.
Or if you're tired of my dick and you're horny right now and I'm just tired, I can't give you that.
I don't need sex.
He's not like that either. He doesn't need to suck dick anymore. He's rich now. He doesn't need to suck dick anymore. He's rich now. He's rich. You have anything else?
We could go all day, but I'm just gonna let you have it.
Come on, man. Let me take your logic. Mirror for mirror. Can't do nothing.
Yeah.
All right. What about you?
Yo, she home, man.
What you mean?
No, she home, man. I'm all right.
What last thoughts, disagreements?
You know what? Honestly, like I met you once at Mushy Mushy.
Mushy, mushy.
No, for real. Once with my homegirl over here, and I never heard of your podcast.
Okay.
And this was, bro, literally with her. Yeah, it was like one night after work, and then.
School there.
Yo, what you mean? You don't like sushi? Yo, it was the only thing I used to say.
Wait. Where's this going? Go ahead.
Oh, okay. So besides the point, I like it. You know, that was the first time I ever saw the podcast. First, I thought it was too aggressive, but then I was like, you guys do have valid points.
See.
So I feel like you guys are really trying to do the traditional, like, you know, you guys are trying to bring men back. Like, yo, they gotta be men in a like way. It just like depends. It depends what you like. You know, and it depends on the woman too. You know what I'm saying? Because like, yo, honestly, what?
I'm still trying to figure out when and Mushy Mushy.
No.
Yeah, you were there with your crew. I think you were with him too. No, not him. Oh, he was with the other guy. Yeah.
Yeah, see.
She's the one that told me. She was like, yo, he looks familiar. And I was like, what you mean?
Okay, hold on a second. Did we take a picture?
Yeah, we did. We did.
I was nice then, right? I was nice.
Yeah, you were super nice. Yo, I
I was sucking this again.
The sneak will fuck your throat fresh. You don't remember her? The sneak will fuck your throat that night.
What you mean?
What you mean?
2 + 2, I don't know what that is.
2 throat equals 4.
Kind words.
Yeah, I appreciate it. Right, you said that we're toxic. What makes us toxic?
just the way you push the narrative that you push, honestly, as a whole. Like, you guys want, you want men to find women that don't even know who they are and wipe them up so you can use them, put babies in them, and leave them 5 to 7 years into the relationship. Now that woman has no skills because she depended on you for 5 to 7 years, and now she has 1 to 3 babies. It's just like, you're not pushing.
Question, at what point did we specifically say, hey, we need you to leave this woman after 5 to 7 years?
We need zero. She needs to have 0 body count and have an 80 IQ. Like, you want young women.
Transformation and Schreiner's children.
And I'm gonna leave them 5 to 7 years into the relationship. Now that woman has no skills because she depended on you for 5 to 7 years, and now she has 1 to 3 babies. It's just like, you're not pushing.
Question, at what point did we specifically say, hey, we need you to leave this woman after 5 to 7 years?
We need 0. She needs to have 0 body count and have an 80 IQ. Like, you want young women who don't know who they are.
At what point did we say you leave the woman after 5 to 7 years?
That's just what happens, because statistically, relationships don't last more than 17
Actually,
years.
statistically speaking, if we're going to use numbers, it's women that end the relationships 80% of the time.
But it's after 7 to 10 years, and women are leaving because you are cheating and lying. They're not leaving no woman leaves a good relationship.
They do all the time. They do all the time.
What relationship?
Single
Yeah, here's the thing, if you're going to try to use numbers and stats, it's actually money is the big reason why we're doing it.
Oh yeah, I know. That's a big thing in all relationships.
Every girl here had a good guy that they left. That's why you tell bitches are single.
What? So, I mean, if you're going to say, oh, you guys are toxic because X, Y, Z, I mean, you got to come correct. No one's
I did.
after 7 years. It's the women that leave after 7 years, not the men.
Nobody ever said
Men
that.
leave for the younger women.
It's never been my wife or other there's penalizations for this.
Yeah, it's true.
See, there's plenty of times on the podcast we're arguing that wrong statistics.
No, I don't.
When he was talking, yeah, you just literally have the statistics.
Here's the thing, ladies, you used to argue with men, right? Because here's the difference here. You guys used to argue with men that want to fuck you, right? And guys that are going to sit there and, actually, right, blah, blah. I'm going to challenge you on every fucking bullshit thing you say. All you guys have been saying a bunch of dumb bullshit.
What was
I'm going to
the
challenge you on it.
bullshit?
You said a second ago that we're toxic in what we say.
You are toxic when you're saying you're teaching.
What's specifically toxic?
I
You're
already
saying kick us out after 7 years or leave us.
No, it's the fact that you're teaching men to go after women who don't have any value in themselves. You're teaching. You basically want women who depend on you. You guys are all.
Who said that?
Well, I mean, you don't really say much.
Who said that?
So what? Say what exactly?
Tell guys who wants to go with no value. Who said that?
I mean, you guys just did it. You said 0 body count with an 80 IQ just now.
That's higher value to men. Men and women value different things. You want to count what
Yeah,
he says.
that's not really a good thing to base relationships on. That's why they aren't lasting.
Why is it that it's okay for you to want a man that has a promising future, but I don't want a woman that has a shitty past?
You can want whatever you want, but I'm saying if you're teaching everybody, trying to, like, how many people did follow you?
Did I call you toxic for wanting a man that has money as a leader?
No.
Why are you calling
Why
me
would it be
toxic
toxic
for wanting a
for
woman
me?
that doesn't have a past?
Because the way you're teaching all the men that watch your podcast, the way you're going about teaching them, the things that you say to them, you guys are always pushing. Get a younger woman. Oh, don't get a woman that knows who she is or knows her worth. Don't get a woman that's 25, 26, 27, 28. Go get a woman that's 18, 19 that doesn't talk much and has a low IQ.
I would argue a woman that has a lower body count absolutely knows her value and most importantly acts on it. And that's what men value.
Yes,
You want a
I
future?
agree with that.
I want a woman that doesn't have a shitty past. Why is that considered toxic? Why is what men want considered toxic by women like you?
The toxic part is wanting young women that can't think for themselves.
It's biology. It's biology. Just like you want a stronger man that's a provider and a protector. I didn't say that's toxic for you.
But when you get in a relationship with a young woman that's dumb, that brings nothing to the relationship, you get bored. You cheat.
How do you know that?
That's just what happens.
Are you a man?
No, but I know men, and I've been with men. That's what happens. You guys get bored.
If that were the case, if these traits that you're mentioning, which I know that you have, being intelligent, successful, having money, etc., if they were so sought after, you'd be wiped up right now.
Yeah, true.
I mean, I left the relationship.
Oh, you left?
Yeah, because of cheating. Because I know. No, I didn't say men leave. I said relationships. I didn't say men leave. I said relationships typically last 7 to 10 years.
But you said that we push the toxic rhetoric.
You
and
do.
You find a younger girl and then leave after 5 to 7 years. It's not the men that leave, it's the women that leave.
You just
I know. I said relationships end after 5 to 7. I didn't say leave.
That's a straight
They both leave.
on making it work because he's in love with her and really wants to be with her. He's making it work because it's cheaper to keep her. It's just the mentality behind it. It's not really like, why would you want to stay in a relationship where you don't really feel love or have love for someone else, but just because it's easier for you to keep your money?
So they don't end up like you.
What do you mean? What's wrong with me?
You said, oh yeah, I don't feel too much love in this relationship. Why should I stay? So we don't. So you don't end up like
what?
You're pretty much hopeless.
How am I hopeless?
Think about it. You're alone. You're gonna be alone for the next.
I'm alone by choice.
No, you're not alone by choice.
Yes, I am. I'm the one who chooses if I
How
want to
many
be
years has she been alone by choice?
2.
2 years alone by choice.
Yes.
Okay, enjoy your vibrator. You're having like.
And rinse out.
2 years you're hitting a vibrator and you're saying you're happy?
The point is, look,
She changed the battery.
you made a bunch of arguments in bad faith that were just...
No, not really. I like how you always try to tell me that I don't talk in bad faith, but that's the one thing about the podcast. You guys are never open. And rinse out.
2 years you're hitting a vibrator and you're saying you're happy?
The point is, look,
She changed the battery.
you made a bunch of arguments in bad faith that were just...
No, not really. I like how you always try to tell me that I don't talk in bad faith, but that's the one thing about the podcast. You guys are never open to hearing another side and changing your way of thinking. You're just pushing your narrative. And so like we should have a discussion and we should be able to hear the other side and be open-minded to changing how we think. But instead you're saying, no, this is what I've rehearsed for the past 10 years. This is what I'm pushing for the past 10 years. I'm just gonna keep saying it until you guys get tired of
I'm
going
going to be
back.
open to changing when you're open to dating a bum. That's fact.
I did. I said obese was older with me.
And you left
No.
and you still wanted a man.
He wasn't actually my ex was like him.
$225,000 per year. You want a man that's in the top 1%. Okay, so
I
explain
just want
to
a
me.
man that looks that makes as much money or more than me.
You're not seeing the point. You're telling me I need to change my standards. Oh,
I'm not telling you to change your standards.
because you're saying it's toxic. So you're clearly insulting me.
No, I'm telling you.
Stop interrupting me for 2 seconds. Be quiet. Here's your problem. I've been listening to you very intently. We're writing down all the bullshit you've been saying for the past couple hours. That's why I'm able to refute what the fuck you say. Because I actually listen, understand, and come back with an articulate argument to debunk what the fuck you're saying. On the other hand, just talk, hear me, respond.
That's
don't
what
know
you
the
do.
hell I'm saying.
That's what you do. Yeah, you do. You never ever to adjust your argument.
Because I'm telling you, just like you want a man that's solid, sharp, he provides, etc. You want these traditional traits. Men want something in return. We want a man who's not going to be a whore, not going to be a pain